Well, hello everybody. This is Brandon with Little NC Farmer. We're coming to you here again today. We're back out here at the garden, and we're going to told you I'm going to plant my squash and my cucumbers, and I'm going to show you how I've generally most of the time done it. I know a lot of people will plant it, like with plants, set the plants out, start it from plants and go that way. And some people may do theirs in rows or however. But around here, the way I was taught to do it, we're going to do it in a hill, individual hill. Now I'm going to try to do about 6 plants of cucumbers, 6 plants of squash. That's been my general uh, amount that I do here. And then I'm going to plant my okra. And we were just out here. We done some beans, we did some corn, and we worked around the other stuff too just the other day. So hopefully this will pretty much fill this up, except when these beets come off, uh, you know, there'll be that. But the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the camera around here and I won't let you watch me. I'll show you how that I do the hills. Now what I'll do first, I'll go in, I will put fertilizer down first, but I'm going to dig them out so that I get the fertilizer deep into the ground, and then I'll cover over that with soil and then put my seed out. And so I'll show you how I'm going to do that. So let me get set up here and I'll get at it. Okay guys, You saw me there. I dug it out, put the fertilizer down, and then I took and covered it back over. That's probably, I don't know, a good 4 inches of dirt maybe over the fertilizer. And for you folks that's in the sand, you don't know how blessed you are. Here all we have is red clay. You can amend it. You know, that's something I've been working on for several years in this field right here, putting leaf mulch and, you know, ashes out of my wood heater and stuff, but it's still, it's got a long way to go. But anyway, this is kind of how we do that. Now the squash is a little further apart because, you know, squash vines, they'll actually spread out. The cucumbers, my plan on those is to actually trellis those up so they'll run up versus run on the ground. And so anyway, I'm going to drop the seed down and let you see how I do that. And I'll bring the camera in here so you can get a little closer and see what we do. All right, guys, this is early prolific yellow straight neck squash. It's what we've always had around here. We seem to like it. My grandfather had a thing, I don't know if it's a superstition or what it is, but he would put 7 seeds per hill. So sticking with that, that's exactly what I intend to do. Why he did that, I do not know. I put them about 1 inch in the ground. All right, guys, these are cucumber seed I saved from last year. They're the national pickling cucumber. So do them the exact same way. All right, guys, back over here now. Hope the dogs ain't gonna be a problem, but I'm gonna do the okra now. And like I did the other day on the other stuff, I'm not gonna fertilize it just yet. I'm gonna just kind of leave it like it is. But I was saying something about the red clay here, and if you work it wet, you got problems. And this is kind of like cloddy, and with all the rain excuse me, that we've had, it's been tough to find an opportunity that it was dry enough to work. And if any of you have farmed with clay, you know you need to break it in the winter months while it's moist, and then you hope and pray that you get some rain and even some freezing weather on top of it. That helps break it down some. And I had the freezing weather, but the thing is, I never could get it broke at the right time. So on that lower end down there, I've got a lot of clods in it. So what I did, I took my tiller, I went through it a couple of times to try to break up as much as I could. And in the row that I laid off, and I'll show you here, I took my rake and kind of raked out as many of the clods as I could. So hopefully that'll help out. But I'm going to get my cedar. I've got the okra plate on. I'm going to bring it up here, and it won't take but just a second, and I'll have that laid off. So be right back in just a second, guys. Well guys, that's got it, about wraps it up. And usually when I do it with that, I still may have to go in there and thin it out just a little bit. And so I don't know, we'll see how it does. And hopefully, according now to the weatherman, our weather is actually starting to moderate a little bit. It's more like it should this time of year. It's actually a little warmer, but that's okay. Okra loves hot weather. And so we hope maybe that this will work here. And as it comes up, it starts to get a little height on it, I will gradually introduce some 10-10-10 to it. And by the way, that fertilizer that I put down there was triple 10, so in case anybody wanted to know. And I put just a little handful, is all I put to it. And as you know, as the roots grow and it breaks down in the soil, hopefully it won't burn it up, because it's got a lot of space in between it and the young roots. So anyway, just thought I would show you this. And guys, we're needing rain here in central North Carolina. I know some folks in other areas of the country are like we were last year, just getting hammered with it over and over again. And I kind of figured this is the way this year would be, so I'm not surprised. But thankfully, I can water this if I have to. And this right here will usually, once you get it started and you get vegetation on your plants, like leaves and whatnot, they will actually work to shade the ground and actually help hold moisture in it, because this is a low spot right here. It holds moisture real well once you get vegetation covering it. And so anyway, I'm kind of excited now. It's planted, and we may stick some other stuff in here. I've got my deal that I've got to put out, and I may stick some like I did last year. I stuck some in amongst my tomato plants, and guys, I was not bothered with hornworms whatsoever. So it worked then, so hopefully it might work again this year. So anyway, that's just something else. So guys, I appreciate y'all watching, and I hope you found something. We found something here that's been beneficial, been a help to you. So anyway, till the next time, thank you guys from Little NC Farmer. Y'all have a great day.